What is up, you guys? It's your favorite tarot reader, and I am back with another read. Okay, any periods, period dot. Okay, y'all. I am taking personal readings. You can cash at me at money sign Caprice Cooks. You can also email me or Apple Pay me at capricecooks@icloud.com. All right, y'all. I work on energy. Energy is fluid, so this could be about you. This could be about the person that you're thinking about, or anyways, think about you. Okay. This could also be about the past, the present, or the future, but somehow it's affecting you right now. Okay. So, Spirit guides, ascended master, soul family, twin flame family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my Cancers for January 8th through the 14th for 2020. Spirit guides, ascended master, soul family, twin flame family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to the Cancers for January 8th through the 14th, 2020. None of your concern. It's kind of like, bitch, stop worrying about me. Like, don't worry about me. Don't worry about what I got going on. You know, it's kind of like, if you're not in my life anymore, if we don't talk on a regular, or if, you know, you only hit me up when you want to ask me something or anything like that, like, don't call me. Like, I don't want to talk. I feel like somebody's kind of saying, like, I don't want to talk. You got the Scorpio card, and you also got wisdom. So I feel like, even though this person is coming back acting like they've transformed, I feel like you have all the knowledge and the wisdom you need to know. Like, you see all the red flags. And I don't feel like you're unnecessarily or harshly judging this person. I just feel like with this Scorpio card here, like, it just looks like he's in drag. Like, it looks like he's wearing a mask. It doesn't look like... And with the snake here, it's kind of like, I don't think he's shed his skin yet, because his skin don't look all bright and cute. So it's kind of just like, and then it got all these little black rocks. So I kind of feel like, Cancer, if you are dealing with another water sign, another Scorpio, they have not changed. They have not changed, but that has nothing to do with you. I feel like you just have to make sure that, you know, even if they haven't changed, you change how you fuck with them, okay? Period. It's none of your concern. I feel like somebody is like real life loving themselves, like loving themselves with the 7th house here. That's definitely your number, your month. Like, you are a Cancer, you love you know, I feel like you are super like sensual and compassionate, and it's kind of like somebody is like wanting companionship, like somebody is wanting like intimacy and love and kindness and respect, but I feel like you're not willing to tamper with your karmic scales to get it, because this person has white substance in their scale, and I feel like you throwing salt in the game. Like, you know, don't try to throw salt on my name to make yourself feel better, or don't try to down talk me or what I'm doing or what I have going on, you know, just so that you can feel better. It's 9:36, so that's 9-9, because I feel like I'm a leader and I'm leading you to where you need to go. So how dare you, 33 Think You're Ascended Masters, talk crap about me when I've been nothing but compassionate to you and kind to you. So I feel like somebody's social awareness, that's what it says on the card. I feel like somebody's social awareness is becoming heightened. It's kind of like you are able to see through people. You are able to see through illusions. 321, Thank You, Ascended Masters. I feel like, I mentioned this. If y'all don't watch the crystal healing and the ancestor messages videos, that's completely okay. But 303, Thank You, Ascended Masters, maybe just try to see 333, Thank You, Ascended Masters. See if they resonate with you. Because I feel like even if they usually don't, this one might. So definitely tap into that crystal video that I was doing. I forgot what the fuck I was saying and why I correlated those two readings together. I'm not sure. I forgot. 355, Thank You, Ascended Masters. But I feel like also somebody could be manifesting a best friend. If you are manifesting marriage, a best friend, I feel like you're needing to find like the equilibrium within yourself. 404, Thank You, Ascended Masters. I feel like what's happening is it's kind of like you're needing to like tap into the stuff that you do wrong, like, and loving yourself even for the stuff that you do wrong, so that you can attract somebody, you know, who's going to have that same kind of thing. Like, you know, like, let's say, well, we don't gotta make no fucking excuse. I use me for example. Me for example is like, I do not have good communication skills. Like, I absolutely do not. And if I want to attract like a lover or a best friend, I have really been trying to attract a best friend, like a BFF that's my best friend, bitch. Like, she's spiritual and everything, like got a baby and everything. Like, I want to manifest somebody who is like me, who can be my best friend, and that's what I'm manifesting right now. So because of that, I keep forgetting what the fuck I'm saying and why I'm saying it. Like, I feel like somebody is like whole ass in the 5D. Like, the 3D world is kind of just like you here, but it's kind of like you popping in and out, you popping in and out. So it's kind of hard to stay on like a train of thought. It's 939. 39 equals my ascended master's number, and then it says 847, which is 811 equals 10 completion. So I feel like things are like coming to an end. I feel like you no longer want to share. So it's kind of like, if I'm attracting, you know, a friend, I have to know within myself that I'm just a friend who don't know how to communicate. I'm just a friend who don't text back all the time. I'm just a friend who don't want to talk every day. Like, bitch, I want to talk like 3 times a month. Like, but I still want us to be best friends. Like, I still want us to be like this. I still want us to have that type of relationship. 5 think it's in the masters. And when you have a true friend, you never know. Maybe, bitch, 5 think it's in the masters. Maybe I will change, have a tower moment, and my communication skills will be different. So if I'm trying to attract a friend, I'm needing to balance out the equilibrium within myself. I need to know that, yes, while I don't communicate that well and I lack in this area, I also make up for it, because like I'll always come back and try to make sure that there's something that I'm doing correctly. So if I didn't communicate that day because I'm an empath, if I feel that you didn't like that or something like that, I'll always make my way back to you to explain why I didn't communicate or what had happened, or, you know. So it's a fine balance between like knowing who you are and knowing what you need to do in order to attract the things, you know, that you desire. We got the Capricorn, that card that popped out. So I feel like you could be dealing with the Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn in your chart. But this is like boss-like energy, like tapping into like, and I was just talking about communication. So I feel like somebody is needing to learn how to communicate their feelings better, because I feel like somebody just be like, fuck it. And that's me. I'm a Cancer 7. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Like, I feel like somebody doesn't know how to say, like, I'm mad at this. 707, thank you, Ascended Masters. I'm mad at this, or I'm feeling this way about this. It's kind of like the way that somebody communicates is just like a triangle. Like, it's stuck. It's like it's only going one way, and it's going to go my way. But or else, like, what's up? You know? I feel like practice makes perfect. The more and more you communicate with yourself and your spirit guides, the easier it will be to communicate with everybody else. It's like the more and more you do it, like sometimes I just do it for fun. So dating people, getting to know people, texting people. I feel like for a long time I kept being hard on myself because I kept meeting niggas that I was texting and I was cool with, and now I'm dating somebody and I'm kind of just like, well, like, why did I feel bad about texting all them niggas? Because, like, what if they was teaching me shit to, like, have conversation about, like, or teaching me to, like, have better conversation or know how to deal with certain situations. Like, a couple of the dudes I dated, I did just block them before I even told them why I wanted to stop talking to them. But the last, like, couple, I had to, like, put my foot down and stand on niggas' neck. So I feel like I needed to talk to all of those niggas. So the feeling of, I'm hearing wild thoughts. I feel like somebody is having wild thoughts about themselves as far as, like, what it is that you're doing, like, and what it is that you're feeling. I feel like all those thoughts you're having, sis, communicate them, because all of the feelings and thoughts that you're having, somebody else is feeling as well. 33, thank you, Ascended Masters. There is a way that you can help people. And if y'all just want to see if it's true, like, correlated to me, like, when we do these readings, one thing that I want to tell y'all, because a lot of people want to talk about it, we have already been through everything that we're saying. We would not be able to pick up on the stuff that we were picking up on unless it was, like, something in our life, like we saw a movie, or we watched this, or we experienced it, or we, you know, our parents experienced it, or somebody experienced it. But there's something about what we pick up that we have personal experience with. That's why we go through it first, and then we bring it to y'all. So we could have went through something like a week before we came on here and did a reading, and then it's coming out in the reading like a week later type shit. Like, so if you want to use me for example, how I'm taking this is, I feel like if we want to attract relationships, like with the 7th house here, you know, people who we can relate to, I feel like we have to touch on how we communicate. Like, because Cancers are very emotional, like 33, thank you, Ascended Masters. We have a lot of feelings, like we are tempered on water. Like, water is emotions, like serenity. Like, I feel like 939, thank you, Ascended Masters. I feel like we are needing to learn how to communicate those feelings so that, you know, we can be open and receptive to receiving love and friendship and partnership and abundance, and people want to work with us and start a business with us and create jewelry with us and do this, and like I feel like there are so many different opportunities that can be presented to us, but we're shy, we don't know how to communicate, we're homebodies. 1002, thank you, Ascended Masters. It's kind of like we need 10,000 hours by ourselves to kind of like have the energy to go deal with the world, and that's okay. But I feel like all you have to do is communicate that. Like if like me, I get on here on this platform and I tell y'all like, shit, I need my time to myself. Like I need it. 10:22 and 9:44. Like I feel like I be needing time by myself. I need that all the time. And most of the time I get on here crying and praying, and I'm always by myself. Those are those 10,000 hours 33 that I'm putting in to my self-flow, to my self-work, to my self-journey, you know, to my ascension process. While I am helping everybody else, you know, I'm making sure that the work that I'm putting in is vital to me, and I'm putting in that work, and I'm communicating with myself, and I'm learning to talk to myself. Like sometimes I even talk to myself crazy. I be like, girl, like hold up, bitch, you need to be nice to yourself. Like period. Like 10:55, thank you, Ascended Masters. Like sometimes I really do have to come out of my head, and sometimes it just is what it is. Like we all go through that shit. Like we all go through, you know, being in our head and feeling like, you know, there's no way to make some shit happen, or feeling down on ourselves, or feeling insecure about some shit. Like it happens, but not all thoughts have to be acknowledged, which I've been saying a lot lately. 11:22, thank you to the Masters. Not everything that you go through do you have to relate to. Not everything that you hear in a tarot reading do you have to listen to. There are tarot readers who will literally lie, get on here and fucking lie, because they're not ascending to where they need to be, so they have to like make up their fucking readings. Like they're studying other readers to see what the fuck to say, and while they're going to get their messages out to the people that needs to hear them, it's kind of like they're not going with the messages. So it's like you giving these messages out and you're not even resonating with them. Like you don't even, like you're not even, I don't know, like it's kind of like I have to go. Like I feel like there's a lot of things that you have to just let go of, like the gossip. Like motherfuckers on YouTube, tarot readers kind of like gossiping, kind of being like, oh yeah girl, this is about the karmic. I never do videos about the karmic. I never do videos about anybody else. I don't do videos like, what is your divine masculine thinking? No, because that's not my journey. Like I'm not going to watch anybody's plate. I'm not going to look at what anybody else is doing but myself. I'm not going to pay attention to how anybody else is getting and how they live. Like I was watching fucking Chop last night, and one of the dudes' energy was so ugly. Like he was making bomb ass food, but every time he got done with his food, he like, well, Shalia messed up, so I should be fine. Oh, she's a good cook, but I should have this in the back. It's like, bitch, why the fuck is every single time you mentioning somebody whole else? Like you don't have to mention somebody else every single time you do well to make yourself feel better. And I feel like that's the position that we need to communicate with ourselves, is that, you know, we the honeybee. We got the honey pot, like milk and honey. Like we got all of that shit. Like we are so fucking capable. Like I feel like we're building like with honeycombs. Like we're building like liquid gold, bitch. Liquid gold. Our knowledge is liquid fucking gold, dude. But yeah. Alright. What's going on with the 7th house for my Cancers? 10 of Wands. So I feel like you feel like it's a responsibility. Like maybe love is too much of a responsibility right now, or maybe it's your responsibility to heal yourself so that you can attract these things to yourself. I feel like that's why you've been in hermit mode. That's why it's taking so long, because this is your job. This is your responsibility. This is what you're needing to be doing. Focusing on you while you're single. Nine of Pentacles. Getting over heartbreak. And it's not even just one heartbreak. I feel like this is multiple heartbreaks. This is multiple. This is like the last 3 breakups, or it's kind of like the last 3 years. The last 3 years. You've been in your head, and it's time to get out of your head. It's time to put a death to that shit. Like, bitch, it's time to get some money. Queen of Pentacles. You ain't just in this for the ride, bitch. Like, it's time to real life do your shit, do your work, bitch. Like, come out of here motherfucking swinging. Motherfucker stabbed you in the back, but baby, you came out stronger. I'm hearing real life Guardian of the Galaxy, real life Avenger. Like somebody is coming back and avenging like the death of their self. Like motherfuckers thought that they was gone. Motherfuckers thought that they was down and out. I feel like you shouldn't even go into anything with a vengeance, but at the same time, tell motherfuckers like, don't take it personal when you see my come up. Like, don't take it personal when you see me doing what I always said I was gonna do. You not believing in me didn't have shit to do with me. I had a choice to make, and I'm choosing to love myself. With the Lovers card here, I'm looking at their tails being like intertwined like that, and to me, that kind of looked like a motherfucking bow tie noodle. So you could be cooking for somebody, you could be cooking a lot, you could be doing cook therapy. So it's kind of like oh, tap into my ancestor video that I posted earlier today. It was about like cooking and the food that you cook. Like when you cook food, you put your energy into it, and then when you give it to people, that's why it's good or not. Like, you know, people will feel how you feel when you was cooking that food. And with the Queen of Cups, you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, I feel like you got to get out your feelings. I feel like you don't want to wash up looking like the rest. Like, don't take shit personal. Like, if motherfuckers like fall out your life, understands because God is like plucking them the fuck away from you. God is literally diminishing any foundations that are not stable, that are not solid, that are not worthy, you know, of being continuously built. We have the Star card here. This is you. This is like you flourishing, your business taking off. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you are becoming a star and you're getting paid to do exactly what it is that you love. Ace of Pentacles, this is a gift. Like, whatever your gift is that you got from God, God is telling you, use that gift. Use your gift to do your work. Use your gift to make your money. Like, yes, I gave you this as a gift, but it's the gift that keeps on giving, I'm hearing. I also just saw Chipotle, so. With the Five of Wands, it's kind of like, also, tap into my crystal healing video for 2020 that I did for January 7th. It's kind of like, I don't care what competition is out there. Like, I don't care how many people are doing exactly what the fuck you are doing. You are an individual. You are your own person. Nobody can bring to the table what the fuck you bring to the table. Like, there is no competition. You know, it's kind of like, don't take it personal. Like, a new cycle is starting with the World card here. Like, the lies are over. The lies are done. The lies are dead. 2 sevens. You can leave that shit behind you. 2 fives as well. Like, this prolonged Tower moment is over now. You're coming out of that shit. 8 of Pentacles. You've been in your Tower moment. You've been doing your motherfucking research. You've been the Hangman. You've been in motherfucking suspension. Bitch, now it's time to cut that motherfucking cord. It's time to go. It's time to go. You got a true pair out here. You got the King and Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But I feel like you finally walking in your mission with the 7 of Pentacles that I saw. I feel like this is you finally getting what it is that you've been seeing in these readings. Like, finally reaping the rewards of everything that you have been manifesting. Like, telling yourself, like, I already got it. Congratulating yourself for already having what the fuck you have. Literally feeling the emotions and the joy and the... Like, for me... I've been recently, like, after somebody told me this, they commented on one of my videos, and it was pretty much just like, girl, like, you gotta speak the joy that you already have and the gratitude that you already have for receiving that blessing. Like, it's already received, it's already yours. And all today, I've been like, God, thank you so much for paying my bills. Like, God, thank you. I am so happy. I'm so joyful. Like, I am so joyous. I'm so grateful. I'm so appreciative. Like, I was going down the list and down the line of shit that I'm thankful for. And I'm just like, God, thank you for this blessing. 33, thank you, Ascended Master. God is telling me, like, it's already mine. Like, all that shit, like, it's already mine. Yeah. But I just feel like there's a sense of like wanting to rewrite history, like love. Like, this is like a love song. Like, I feel like it's been a lie in the past that you were not worthy of love. Like, motherfuckers were not worthy of you. I feel like you've been lying to yourself, like, oh, I don't deserve love. You've been feeling like you don't deserve love, or you've been feeling like you lost love. But understand, you are in a resting period with the 4 of Swords. 4 plus 7 equal 11. Like, you are going into a new beginning. Like, it's kind of like you got niggas that literally love you, that want to help you, that want to be here for you. However, I feel like you got to get out of your own head. Like, you got to get out of your own head. You have a high priestess who is ready and willing to do what they have to do, who wants to offer out a hand, who wants to extend a hand to you. But I feel like you're in this Queen of Swords energy, not accepting this proposal, not accepting this person. Like, this could be a person who been in your inbox for months or years and you ain't even replied to them. You don't even know who the fuck they is. New beginning with the King of the Ocean. You got the girl. You got the King of Ocean with the High Priest. This is a nigga who is ready. You ain't even come out as the High Priestess, so it's kind of like he know he love you. He know he wants you. He know what y'all supposed to be. But I don't even think you know, sis. You know why? Because I feel like the Divine Feminines have turned their back towards this. It's kind of like, yes, I want love. Yes, I want to attract love. But I also want other things. But let me tell you, what I've been realizing is that you can't be a fool about that shit. 2020, you got to know exactly what you want. You got to go in with a clear mind and clear eyes. You have to change your behavior in order to manifest the things that you really want. And if you low-key really want love, I feel like you have to change your behavior. For me, I haven't been manifesting love like that because I've been manifesting a best friend. I've been manifesting my bills to be paid, me to be a better mom, me to heal Kamaya's inner child, my inner child, and to forgive my mom. So those are the things that I'm really, really working on right now. But I feel like what happens is when you start to ignore something, you kind of like, I mean, yes, it's good to like release it to the universe and leave it alone, but at the same time, I want to make sure that while I'm healing myself, I'm also praying for my husband to be healing the things that I'm healing. So during my healing process, I need to make sure that I am still manifesting love, that I'm not forgetting about it and putting it on the back burner, because I can have everything that I want.